Hey y'all, it's Charlene from Charlene's Crochet Corner. I want to do the uh the 10 questions, the 10 yarny questions, and then I've got the 10 hook questions. But before I do that, I need to do a public apology to my sister-in-law Beth. On one of my videos, it was the day we were moving my mother-in-law in. I said some things that were hurtful to her, and it was, I think, more hurtful to me, not that she saw it or heard it, but that she knew I said it, because I love her like a sister. I truly do. And I can't blame everything on my mother-in-law's move. It was a stressful time for all of us trying to get her into the assisted living without anybody getting hurt, especially my mother-in-law. But that was not so much for my sister-in-law Beth. Beth, I'm very sorry. And Beth does not even watch YouTube much. I don't think she's ever watched my channel. And she was watching YouTube last Thursday night, and one of my videos popped up. And I guess it was the last one that I had done. And she didn't let me know about it until yesterday. And I deleted all of my videos, thinking that I may not even do YouTube anymore. And aside from having wonderful children and grandchildren and a great husband, Trigger, what in the world are you doing back there, dog? I don't have a whole lot else that I can put my time into. So, I decided that I'm just going to start over from ground zero. I hope that y'all can forgive me. Beth says that she forgives me. I have told her I am terribly sorry. And I hope that my brother-in-law Mark can forgive me. I just feel, for lack of a better word, kind of trashy. That's how I feel. So anyway, Beth, I'm sorry. And now I'm going to get on with this video. Video number 2. I made one yesterday. But this is the one that I should have made yesterday. Okay, my 10 yarny questions. My favorite color, of yarn. Favorite color. I love all colors. I love colors I didn't even know that I loved until I started more into crochet. I've been crocheting for 45 years. But when I first started, it was only red heart, and it was black and white is what I had the summer that I learned to crochet. And everybody in my family got a black and white granny square pillow that summer. My favorite weight of yarn would be a fingering weight, the real thin stuff. I love using fingering weight, but 2 and 3 is good too. When I get up to 4, I start getting kind of antsy. I don't like this stuff, but it's got its place for winter stuff too. So, favorite style of yarn. I don't really know what that means. Favorite style. I don't like roving. I'm not a fan of roving. So I really am not sure. Just regular yarn. The favorite fiber. I love bamboo. I love cotton blends. I love superwash merino. Yeah, those are my faves. Favorite brand that I can get in my country. I can get Line Brand. I love Pima Cotton, Line Brand Pima Cotton, but I also love the Barocco Pima Cotton. Theirs is really good too. So I would say Line Brand because there's so many different types and styles of Line Brand that you can get. The favorite brand of yarn you can't get in my country. Well, I love the Shepsies. The Shepsies Whirl. I love those. And I can get those here. My local yarn shop does sell them, but I know a lot of people have to order them from over the pond. And there are a lot of people who do hand-dyed indie dyers from over in the United Kingdom that I love. So, not saying that I've ever used a lot of their yarn, but I do love what they sell. It's very pretty. Favorite yarn store, brick and mortar. Hands down, it's Palmetto Yarn, and it is exactly 13 minutes from my home. If my husband will drive a little faster, we can get there in 12. And she has some of the most beautiful, absolutely beautiful yarns. Here are a couple. Now this one did not come from her store. My mother-in-law bought me 2 hanks of this. And actually, I just had this wound. I wound it last Saturday. And this is called, let's see what this is. Deep dyed yarns. And this is called Juju Sock. And my mother-in-law bought me 2 of these. No, it was 2 years ago at Christmas time. And each one of these was $28. But you see all the different colors in there? Okay, I've got 2 of these. And I was wanting a contrast color that I could go in and pick up. Bam! That's going to look pretty nice, isn't it? There's lots of pink colors. There's even a black in here that I could have picked up. But I just wanted the white. Love it. I love it. I've got several things I have to do before I can even decide what kind of shawl. But I do love that. And I love Palmetto Yarn. I love it. That's a wonderful store. The owners are Julie and Lynn. They're open Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Before the COVID-19, we could go and sit and knit in the store. She has, I think it's a 5-room yarn-filled house from floor to ceiling. Beautiful yarn. She orders in yarns all the time. When the COVID was the worst, she would bring things out to your car, or you could go in and mask and have gloves on, and you could go and have a 15-minute shopping time. 2 people at a time could do that. So, now I think 4 people can be in the shop. We wash our hands at the door when we go in. The sink's right there we're in the kitchen in the first room. And then the next room you come to is the sale room. She always has wonderful yarns on sale. And then there's the other rooms. You got a wool room. You got an acrylic room. You've got just everything. Everything you can imagine. They sell it. And it is wonderful. Yeah. We just had a 20% off sale the other day. I didn't get anything. I just went to Wind Yarn, and they're just super nice. When I was in the hospital, they actually brought me a skein of yarn rolled, so that I would have something to use while I was in the hospital. Very sweet people. Question number 8. Do you keep scrap yarns? If so, what do you do with it? Well, if I have, a little ball of scrap, I will try to make like a bookmark. If it's less than that, I keep it in a bag, and I keep saying I'm going to use it and stuff a teddy bear for my granddaughter, my youngest one. But I'm so scared of the amigurumi world that I don't know if I'll ever get to it. So, favorite thing to crochet, I love to crochet cardigans, sweaters, shirts, things like that for my grandchildren. And then I love shawls. I love cows. I love a super nice cow in the wintertime. Shawls, cows, wraps of any kind. I love to do hats. I love to do fingerless mitts. I want to learn to knit. That's one of my very next big projects, is to learn to knit. If you could crochet or knit one thing for the rest of your life, what would it be? I think it would be this wonderful shawl that I want to make, and it would be with this yarn. I'm so excited about using this yarn. My mother-in-law, she kept asking me, have you used your yarn yet that I got you? And I kept telling her, no, I'm waiting on it to tell me what it wants to be. And I know she thought, oh my goodness, you're a nut, Charlene. But it's talking to me. I've got it wound. Now that's further than I've been in 3 years. So, yeah, it's talking to me. Okay. Hold on one second. All right. 10 hooks. Questions. Favorite brand of hook? Now, this is what I have been using for years, is my tulips. Love my tulips. But I'm starting to get these arthritic bumps on my fingers, and I mean, they're on both sides. This is where the one that I slide my yarn on. Whew, boy, does it hurt. So I've started, if you'll hold on just one second, I'm just going to stand up and grab something right quick. I'm still here. I'm coming back. Wide load, coming back into the frame. So, Knits by Jewel gifted me this. I'm sitting too close to y'all, ain't I? Gifted me this size eye ergonomic hook, and it's got the eye on it, and it's got a place I can hold my thumb, so I've got better control. Yeah, because see, I'm a knife holder. I think I'm going to get to that question. So Knits by Jewel gifted me this. Y'all go and see her. This is a wonderful hook. I would show you the little swatch I crocheted up, but I think it's in the other bag. Favorite hook size? I like an H. If I'm doing a shawl, a crocheted shawl on some of the thinner stuff, 3.75 to a 4. Do you prefer taper or inline hooks? I'm not so sure I know what that means. I think this is, I don't know what that is. If it looks like the, Lordy, y'all didn't know this was going to be a 3-hour tour, did you? And we'd get shipwrecked. Oh, it looks like what my tulips are. So whatever my tulips are and my new hook is what I like. I'm not sure what you call it. So I'm starting to wheeze a little bit. What grip? I use the knife grip. I can't do like I'm holding a pencil. This is the pencil grip, and I don't even know how to hold it. So I do it like a knife. Style of hook that dictates how you crochet. Let's see. I guess that would be the size that you're using. I guess that's the question answer. Ergonomic or regular. It was always reg, but now I'm switching over to the ergonomic. So, I can't remember how much her hooks are, but I'm going to have to start saving my pennies and telling my folks that ask me that that's what I want. I really need a H and maybe a D or E, and I'll be set because I don't use them all. Lord, I'm getting so thin. Okay. Thoughts on light up hooks. I don't really care for them. Now, if I was sleeping in bed with my husband and lights out where he had to, sleep, then I would probably like them. But, I've got a craft light in here hooked to my hospital bed, and I just leave that on, and then when I'm ready to go to sleep, I turn it off. But most of the time it's on. If I'm awake, I've got something going in my hands. So, interchangeable hooks, where the these would come off. I have not thought much about those. I've seen them on Etsy, and my only concern is you pulling that in and out, in and out. Is that going to mess up the handle? Where it's going to get too loose that they're not going to want to fit in right. I don't know. I don't know much about those. I've never used one. So I don't really know. My light up hooks that I've seen some that you can take out, but the ones I have, you do not. Okay. Do you like projects that use small stainless steel or larger hooks? Well, I don't mind. Now, I can't do no little 1, 2, or 3. I've got the stainless steel hooks. I bet I left them across the room. But they are super duper. I might have one saved in here. I've got some in here, but I don't know how tiny they are. These just have the appearance of being tiny, I guess. Here's a size 4. Let's see what this one is. This one's a 3, so that's getting pretty little. That's probably about as small as I would want to use. Here is a... Y'all, my eyes are just giving me a fit. This is a 2.25. See the little crochet. And this is that's another 3. But I've got some smaller than this in my other small hook bag. I just have these in here. I don't really know why. I guess in case I need one to fix a stitch, pick up a stitch or something. Okay. And then number 10. If you could only use 2 hooks for the rest of your life, what size and why? Well, I know that this eye one is going to be with me, and I would hope to have maybe either a H or a J. Probably an H, because I'd use an H an awful lot. So, and it would be the new hooks from Knits by Jewel. There's her card. I don't know if that's showing up the right way to y'all or not, but that's her Etsy store address. And from what I remember, these are very reasonable hooks. So, well, I guess that's all, y'all. For these two things, I'm going to have to take a swig of water. I swear, when I get to harping, whew, I get thirsty. I'm looking in to get me a thing that will hook onto my hospital bed and come over and hold the camera so we can do more tutorials. So anyway, if y'all see anything like that on sale anywhere, let me know. I'm guessing I'm going to have to go to Amazon to look. But that was my second video that should have been my first. Again, I'm very sorry for what I said and to Beth, the person I hurt, because I truly love her. I truly love her. She is, I really do look up to her. She's a smart chick, and a good friend. So, all right, y'all. I guess that's all that I need to say tonight, and I'm going to try to get this uploaded before morning. I'll have 2 doctor's appointments tomorrow. I have to leave here at 20 minutes after 5 in the morning, going with my husband. He has to be at work by 6 o'clock, and we only have one car. And I'm going to hopefully wake up where I won't have to take my medicine first thing, because I'll be driving to Spartanburg, which is a good little ways for me who doesn't drive a lot. And I'm assuming it's still going to be dark then. And I will probably get there before the outpatient center where I have to go to see Dr. Miller Cox. I'm sure I'll get there before it even opens. So, all right, y'all. Have a blessed night and a wonderful Monday tomorrow. And I will be thinking about y'all, and I'll talk to you later. See you later. Peace out, y'all. Bye. Love to all of you, and thank you for being my subscribers. And if I get some more, that'll be great. We're hanging in at 677. We need at least 1,000. At least.